Good morning, afternoon, and evening, Four Winds. Well, I'm not sure if it's the temperatures that are making me feel like fall is upon us, or that my Facebook is being filled with these. And just like that, it was pumpkin spice weather. You get pumpkin spice, and you get pumpkin spice. Everybody gets pumpkin spice. No pumpkin spice for you. Brace yourselves. Pumpkin spice everything is coming. Prepare yourself, because it's only going to get worse from here on out. With fall comes Halloween, and the employee events team is happy to announce that the Four Winds Employee Costume Contest will happen again this year. Get those costume ideas started and ready to show. There will be more information coming your way soon, and we will let you know all the details in an upcoming update. We wanted to give you a quick reminder about the blood drive that is happening in New Buffalo on October 8th from 11 a.m. to 4:45 p.m. Any employee that would like to donate will need to schedule an appointment. The flyers are out and up around the casino, and they have all of the information that you'll need. You can use your smartphone camera on the flyer's QR code, and it will take you to where you need to go. The sponsor code is Four Winds Casino. Please donate if you have the availability and you're able. Is your birthday coming up in the next few months? If so, happy birthday. Also, check your gaming license. It may be time for you to renew it. All gaming license renewals are now completed online. You will be sent an email notification from the email you see below, prime.alerts@pokagonband-nsn.gov, around 90 days prior to your license expiration. If you're within 90 days of your expiration and you haven't received the email from the Commission, you may want to check your email's junk folder. Once the application is completed online, you will need to go to the Gaming Commission office with a valid driver's license or state ID to complete your renewal. Standard cost to renew is $35 for a Level 4 and $50 for a Level 2 if renewed more than 60 days from expiration. If less than 60 days, the cost goes up to $52.50 for a Level 4 and $75 for a Level 2. All renewal badges can be picked up from security at the employee entrances at all 4 properties. It will take approximately 1 week from submitting all renewal paperwork for the new badge to be ready for pickup. You will have to turn in your old badge to receive the new badge. If you have any questions, please contact the Gaming Commission at 269-926-5481, or you can contact Sarah Wise, the Employee Licensing Specialist, at 269-926-5675. Last week we announced the Kankakee Grill was coming to New Buffalo, and this week we wanted to show you some renderings of what it'll look like. Here you can see the entrance to the restaurant. It has a very similar look and style to the South Bend Kankakee Grill. Once you step into the restaurant, this is the view into the dining area and the main bar. The current Rock Shop will be converted into a private dining room that has a couple different configuration options. On the left would be the setup for a potential of up to 22 guests, and the right picture shows the setup for a single dining table that could accommodate up to 12 guests. Hard Rock Cafe will be closing on October 31st and will reopen as the Kankakee Grill in late 2020. Next week is an important anniversary date for the Pokagon tribe. September 21st marks the 26th anniversary of Sovereignty Day. The federal government restored the Pokagon sovereign nation status on September 21, 1994. On this day and every succeeding year, the Pokagon Band holds a feast and celebration to commemorate the historic day. This year may be different as far as the actual celebration, but it doesn't diminish the relevance and importance of the day. I was able to speak with a couple of Pokagon citizen employees to get their thoughts on what this day means to the tribe, them, and their families.
Well, I know what it meant to my mom. She was part of the assimilation back in the 20s. She was sent to an Indian school in Mount Pleasant. They cut off all of her hair. She was no longer able to wear, any kind of tribal clothing. It was all uniforms. And she was no longer able to speak her native language. And she was fluent. That's all she spoke. She didn't speak English. So when she got there, she learned how to read and she learned how to talk. Learned right away that it was not conducive for her to be Native American. She hid what her nationality was.
My grandmother grew up where, being Native was something that was not a good thing. Not up until 1978, we weren't allowed to practice our religious or spirituality.
I didn't find out I was Native American until I was probably in 4th grade. Super excited about it. I had to take something that was my culture or my ancestry. I had to make something at home, and my mom said, well, we could make Indian fry bread. And I'm like, why would, and of course we called ourselves Indians back in the day. I said, why we would do that? And she said, because you're an Indian. And I got super excited. I went to school, told everybody I was an Indian.
Being a tribe, so at that time we were Potawatomi Indian Nation Incorporated. We were a tribe, but to ourselves.
I remember lots of hugs, lots of tears. I think it was the reaffirmation of getting back something that was taken from their ancestors. So I think it was a feeling of, doggone, it's about time.
To be reaffirmed after so many years of not having that recognition, to get that, that's huge.
What it meant to her was that she was able to hold her head high, be proud of her heritage. To me, it means the ability to practice our culture, to practice our traditions, and to be proud of who we are as a people.
It heightened our ability to go back to our indigenous ways of knowing. We were able to get a language program. Do I think that we still would have found ways to connect with our language and culture? Absolutely, but it heightened that ability because we now had funding to do so.
I think we were all amazed at how far we've come from this little town hall that we used to meet in. As far as all the things that we've accomplished since with our healthcare facility, our courthouse, and our tribal police, our housing, everything that has come from gaming, I think that is such an accomplishment. Back in the day, I don't know that we were really thinking that far. I know we were thinking about a casino, but I don't know that we really thought about all the development that would come with that.
Even if it weren't a sovereign nation, I'm a part of this community, where we support each other, where we're there for each other. My daughter gets to grow up around her people, speaking her language and just hearing it in the household, hearing it in the community. She gets to grow up going to sweats, going to ceremonies and be fully immersed in that culture, in our culture. And, she won't grow up with that stigma, like my grandmother grew up with. She's gonna grow up, being proud of her heritage.
In this day and age, if we can do something to improve and to better our people, for our ancestors, to look back and be proud of what we've done and how far we've come, I think that's what I'm really excited and happy to be a part of.
I don't think that there's going to be a celebration this year. I think that it is nice when we do have a celebration just because it's like our Independence Day. It's our reaffirmation day, so that's huge. And I know that we for sure are still going to talk to our daughter about, what that means and what that meant for the tribe, how huge it was. And honestly, we teach her every day to be proud to be Bodwe Wadmi, to be proud to be Pokagon, It's a good day to be Pokagon.
Thank you, Laura and Serena, for sharing. As we approach the weekend, with falling temperatures, evening fires, and yes, even pumpkin spice, remember to social distance and stay safe. I hope you all have a great upcoming week. Thank you for watching Four Winds.